Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I want to talk about something really important in today's video. But first, let me tell you a story. So I remember while I was growing up some years back, when my dad was about to celebrate his 50th birthday, right? So we wanted to throw a surprise party for him. We didn't want him to know. And so days before that, my mom and I with my younger ones, we had been planning, making amazing plans, to celebrate his birthday for my dad. But should I say fortunately or unfortunately, a few days to his birthday, he came home. But we still try to keep it as coded as possible because nothing and nobody can come and spoil our plan. However, should I use the word intelligent? But my dad is a very smart man. So it's very, very hard to keep a surprise from him. So the day came, we just pretended like it was normal, like we're going to take pictures, and then all give him and say you're the best dad in the world because he is, and then give him lots of kisses, lots of pet, mommy doing mushy stuffs and everything. But then when they began to bring in the canopy and the decoration people began to come, we could not hide it anymore. We had sent invites to his friend and everything. However, something happened. I think there was a flop in the designers, one of the decorators, whatever. The cover cloth that was supposed to cover the table for the cake was missing. And then some other things, the clothes for the chairs and every other thing. We just wanted to do it within our little budget. Now it was going to cost us extra money to try to get someone else to bring those things, and we didn't have it at that point. And I remember my mom saying to me, you know what, just go inside and look for any white piece of clothing and just lay it on the table and let's just do it. The point is just to celebrate our dad, right? But I remember my dad walking to me that day and him telling me that, look, Nifemi, it's better for you to not do anything at all than to manage to do it. So it means that when you have to do something, ensure that you do it with the best that you have. Ensure that you do it in such a way that if someone else were giving or is giving the same resource that you have or the same resources that you have, they would not produce a better job or do a better thing that you would have done than you would have done with that thing. Did you get that? So hey guys, my name is Oluwanifemi Boluwatife Abiola, and I'm super excited to be back on your screen. If you're bumping on this video, hi, my name is Nifemi and I talk to the youth. I'm a youth. I talk about youth stuffs, fun stuffs. I talk about purpose. I'm very loud on purpose. I talk about things regarding the youth. So just in case you're a youth, you're welcome to my channel. I'm glad to have you. Feel free to join the family by clicking on the subscribe button and joining the family. And if you're my regular, you're welcome back to my channel. And special thanks to everyone who is always leaving a comment. I love to read your comment, guys. Thank you so much. So today I want to talk about being the best of you. Now I think I should start by saying that excellence is not a gift. Excellence is a choice. Excellence is a daily choice, is a lifestyle that you choose every day. Excellence is a determination, is the result of a determination to live a kind of life that is above the normal. Now personally, maybe because of the kind of environment that I grew up in, my dad's an excellent person. Even in his dressing, if I should put my dad's picture on this, you might not know that that's my father. My dad is annex, in fact. So maybe because I grew up in that kind of environment, it helped me at an early age to learn to be excellent. Of course, that's not to say that I didn't have difficulties, one or two things that I had to deal with. However, I want to talk to us youths. I want us to talk to ourselves, because I find it weird when these days I go into the society and I say that youths, we are okay with the ordinary, we are okay with the normal. We don't want to do the extra, we don't want to take the extra steps. And it saddens my heart because I see people of the older generation talk about our generation and they feel like, are these the people we want to pass the baton to? And so I personally took our time to read up on some of the most those who have achieved the most, or some of the most successful men. And by success, I don't measure success only by financial material. I mean in terms of the people that they have helped, the things that they have done, and the people who have become successful through them. And I read up on Fela Durotoye, I read up on Tara Durotoye, I read read up on General DDK, Debola Dejikurumi. I read up a little on Pastor Laju. I read up on Ibukun Awoshika. I read up a little on Okonjo Iweala. I read up a little on all of those people. And there's something, a track record that I saw with all of them. And it's excellence. They have an eye for excellence. So today I'm just going to be talking about two things that we do that makes us not excellent. Two things that when you see these things in a person, you can tell whether the person is excellent. You can say, okay, because of these two things, this person is excellent or this person is not excellent. Now the first thing is indiscipline or discipline. I was privileged, so my mom owns a school, so I was privileged to come home from work one day, and then, I had to join them in school because I really wanted to help in school. It's a relatively new school, right? So I wanted to go out to do outreach, to let people know sensitization, awareness, but school. And I was very surprised to see youths say, the sun is much. People in their 20s, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, say, the sun is much. I can't walk in the sun. Giving excuses. And remember, I'm like, oh my God. Like, the Bible says that the glory of the youth is in their strength. Because even God recognizes that the time we have to pay certain sacrifices is when you are young, because we have strength. So for instance, now I have strength, I can jump, I can do this, I can do that. In a few more years or in some years time, I might not have the strength that I have now. And so it baffles me. And so the first thing I want to talk about is discipline. It's important to be disciplined about our time, about our resources. An undisciplined person is an unstable person. You're not stable. You cannot keep to something. You cannot say, okay, I'll do this and I'll do this. You're not disciplined with your time. You're not disciplined with resources. Nothing at all. You just want to live life like water. Have you noticed that the reason why they say unstable as water is because water can creep into anywhere. It does not send anybody. Put water, let the water pour, and then you see it moving into corners. It has no restrictions. It has no barriers, and it saddens me because that's how many of us want to live our life. No restrictions, no barriers. We just want to live. And so it brought me to say two things. Sometimes you have the ability, but your character cannot sustain the ability that you have inside of you. Let me give an example. So let's say I have someone who is good at this particular thing. You know how to do this thing, you are amazing at it. But if your character is not strong enough to sustain the ability that you have, then sooner or later it will all come crashing down. You still be among the few who are ordinary. So in my research of reading on these great men and women, I found one thing consistent. They are disciplined humans. They are extremely disciplined humans. Extremely disciplined humans. And second thing I found is reliability or unreliability. Have you noticed one thing about great people? You can trust them with assignments. You can trust them to do something and they will carry it out to the best of their ability. Can they trust you with assignments? Nobody ever becomes excellent by giving excuses. You can't continue to give excuses and expect to live an excellent life. No, actually, excellence will cost you what mediocrity will save you. Excellence will cost you what mediocrity will save you. So meaning that if you want to sleep 10 hours a day, you don't want to make sacrifices, you don't just want to live, an average life, that's fine, because you won't really have to make those sacrifices. But you see, if you want to be excellent, if you want to stand out, you need to make certain sacrifices that other people will not make. And so that's why when I hear youths, now please take note that because I am very particular about youth, I'm very particular. I strongly believe that we can change the world. I believe that the youths have a lot of power. And so sometimes when I speak, I'm not speaking as someone who has understood it all or is living an extremely excellent life or an extremely intelligent, intentional life. But I speak as one that has realized and has understood that we can get better. And so if you're a youth and you don't have the drive to get better, there's a problem. There's a problem. There's hypocrisy. So when you say, that's you can do that, me, I'm not that, I can't do that, and then I'm like, this thing is not, it's just simply being a youth and being the best of what you do. So can you confidently say, can I confidently see you and say, no, this lady, okay, I'm not trying to be proud now, right? But this is just an example. For this YouTube video, I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 9, roughly about 10 likes just to improve the quality of this video. Now I can assure you that if I give you my phone and I give you my ring, I have a ring light by the way, and I give you my ring light, you will not be able to produce, with the setting that I have, you will not be able to produce a better quality video than I will. Because with the resources you give me, excellence is not about having all of the resources. It's not about having everything that you need. It's about maximizing, giving the best, being the best of what you have and what you do and what is within your ability. I feel like I touched something there. The future belongs to those who are excellent, either in their service or in the quality of their goods and services. The future belongs, I think this is a quote by Miles Monroe anyway, that the future belongs to those who are excellent, either in their services or in the quality of their goods and services. And so you cannot afford to keep giving excuses and choose to be excellent. You cannot afford to not want to make sacrifices and choose to be excellent. You cannot afford to want to live your life the way every other person lives it and choose to be excellent. And so if you're in this community with me, we're on a journey of excellence. We're not there yet, but every step we take, we're on the journey of being excellent. So I have an amazing friend who started something amazing in the last few weeks. You can check out, shout out to her, you can check out on Instagram, The Purposeful Woman, right? So a few days ago, or some time ago, we were talking, and then she made these journals for women, for ladies, right, who want to live purposeful lives. You can check out on Instagram, The Purposeful Woman. Now these journals looked good, they looked okay. I mean, for the average mind, they look good. But when we spoke, she was like, Nifemi, this thing can be done, this thing can be done, this and that. And I'm like, calm down now. This thing gets better with time. But you know what she told me? She said, we have this excellence mentality. And I feel that's the mentality that we youth should have if we want to change the world, if we want to make a difference, and we cannot keep giving excuses. You can't keep giving excuses, and you really have to shake off the dust from your feet and stand up and let's work. Let's work. Let's put in the effort. Let's put in the work. And so next week, I'm going to be talking about the principles of excellence. I'm really excited to talk about it because I just feel it's something that's been really loud on my mind, on my heart a lot, because I see youth day in, day out. And sometimes it feels like I'm overdoing it. It feels like, what is it? Is it only you? But I've read about people and I've understood that you cannot stand out if you choose to live the ordinary way. And so till I see you guys next week. Till I see you guys next week. So I see you guys next week. Please, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'll be talking about the principles of excellence, and you don't want to miss it. Meanwhile, if you're new to my channel, just so you don't think that this guy is looking too serious, I talk about different things regarding it. I talk about God, faith. I talk about purpose. I'm very loud about purpose. I talk about relationship. I talk about different topics, anything regarding the youth, basically. And so you don't want to miss it if you're a youth. So I look forward to having you join the family. Until I see you next time, and